Hi guys, we're doing our last exercise for this topic of measurement, and it's volume of prisms and cylinders. Exercise 4i. I'll give you a chance to copy down the notes. They're just diagrams there. Copy them out nice and big, and I'll explain it in a minute and scribble all over them and stuff. Here's our formula. Some examples. Leave spaces for the examples, please. Excellent, good job. Alrighty, year 8s. So, first thing you need to know is what a prism is. A prism is not where you go when you're naughty, that's something different. So a prism is a 3D shape that's got a constant cross-sectional area. And what do I mean by that? So if you look at all these 3D shapes, everyone, you notice this is a rectangular prism, but this is called a cross-sectional area. The cross-section of it, see how that's a rectangle or a square, the bit that I've shaded in, and it's the same the whole way along the shape. Because it's the same the whole way along, it is called a prism. So the cross-sectional area of this cylinder, if we look here, the end of it is a circle. And you notice the circle is the same the whole way along the shape. So that is a prism. You could call that a circular prism, but we have a special name for that, which is called a cylinder. Here we've got a triangular prism, because it's a triangle there, and the shape's constant the whole way along the end. And the last one, I just wanted to put this for a bit of fun. This one is an irregular shape. I don't know what kind of shape it is, but assuming it's the same irregular shape the whole way along, it's still a prism. So, a prism is a shape like this, and it's got a constant cross-sectional area. Another way to think of a cross-sectional area is if you had a sword and you chopped it right down the middle, chopped it right through there, and you opened it up, it'd still be the same shape, no matter where. As long as you chopped it straight down the middle, it'd be the same circle. Okay, so these are prisms. Let's have a look over here. The volume of a prism is the cross-sectional area times by the length, how long the shape is. So, if we go back to here, we know that this one, the area of that is a rectangle, length times width. Work out the area of that in one step, then times it by the length, how long the shape is, and there's your volume. A circle, we know the area of this circle is pi r squared. So you work out the area of that circle and times it by the length, and then you've got the volume. Next one, area of a triangle. Base times height divided by 2, area of the triangle, and then times it by the length, and that's a volume. The last one, we can't really accurately work that out, but if that was given, then you could work it out. Alright, let's do some questions. Find the volume of these shapes. I like to do things in parts, in bits, so I don't confuse myself. I'm going to work out this cross-sectional area first. And there's my cross-sectional area, it's a triangle. So area of triangle is base times height divided by 2. So it's 8 times 5 divided by 2, 5 8s are 40, so it's 20. So the area of that side of that triangle is 20. So now I can work out from this formula here, the volume of a prism is the cross-sectional area, which is 20, times by the length of my shape, which is 12. And so the volume, 20 times 12, 2 12s are 24, and add a 0, so it's 240, and the units are centimetres cubed. So the volume is 240 centimetres cubed. Easy peasy. Let's go to the next one. So we've already learned that a prism, a rectangular prism, is just the volume is length times width times height. That will work. That's exactly the same. I'm going to do it this method though. So I'm just going to work it out first. The area of the end, so the area of the rectangle is 5 times 5, which is 25. And then the volume is 25 times 8. Does that make sense? I just use this formula here, but the cross-section was length times width. So you could just go length times width times height, like we've done in the past exercises. 25 times 8 is 200, and the volume is 200 metres cubed. And we're done. Just remember, if it said change it to a capacity, then you would use that conversion. Times it by 1,000 to get to litres, or if it's centimetres cubed, it's the same as mils. Remember that from last exercise? Great. Alright, let's have a look at this cylinder. The area of the end, the cross-sectional area, so the area of the circle, is pi r squared. And the radius is 7. So it's pi times 7 squared. Now we have to get our calculator out. Pretty much you can use a calculator for the whole of this topic. So, but don't use your phone like me. So, I want to get 7 squared is 49. 49 times pi is equal to 153.938. Again, assuming it says 2 decimal places, do more than 2 decimal places in your workings out, round off just at the end to 2 decimal places. So the volume is a cross-sectional area, 153.938 times by the length of the shape, which is 15. So I'm going to times that by 15, and I get 2,309.07 to 2 decimal places, and that is, the units are centimetres cubed. Excellent. So all we did, I'll go back over that, all we did is work out the area of the cross-section, which is a circle, pi r squared, there's our area, and then you times it, using that formula, area of the cross-section times by the length, and you've got your answer. It's the same every single question. And look at the last one. What kind of prism is that, everyone? You're correct, it is an irregular prism. There's the bell. So remember, we can't work out that area very accurately, but luckily for us, it's actually given there. So the area is 8. So the volume is a cross-sectional area, which is 8, times by the length. 6 eighths are 48. And the units are metres cubed. And we are done. So, everyone, we've now finished all the exercises, 7 exercises from measurement topic. So, we've got to do 4i. 1 to 4 every second question, 5 to 9 all. So make sure you've done that. If you've got any questions, look over my videos or ask online. Then after that, we've got to do a chapter review. So do the chapter review, but only for the questions from the exercises that we've done. We did A, B, C, D, E, and then H and I. And then we'll do a practice test. I believe it's online this time, Cambridge Go, and then we're going to do a test for it as well. So have fun, everyone. I'm glad you watched all this. If you liked the videos and they helped you, make sure you smash that like button. See you later.